When me tell you say the police them come on the road for waste time, I don't feel like a joke me a make. After the woman bend down for paper, and the boy is to try her far in the people, and the boy is to try her far, and the police then get a chance to still put him head back. Watch them. I walk with him in a handcuff.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
You have been sustained and supported, especially when you had no strength to move forward. Believe that life is always working with you, for you, and ahead of you to fulfill your dreams. If you can create a desire, you can create a complete manifestation of that desire. Rejoice that the source has your back. Today, express gratitude and say, thank you for consistently supporting me on my journey to more. Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing alright. Pinch yourself this morning and find out if you're alive. Let me tell you something. Every day above ground is a blessing. How awesome it is to be amongst the living and surely not amongst the dead. You know why me can say that? Because me get up and find myself alive this morning. The pinch kind of the hot still. Me be real, you know. I know me already. Me not come out if me cut no story and tell. No lie. Me say paper one only passing thing and go under the news, you know. Imagine. You see them criminal friend them kill you right by your ends without no shirt. West Kingston in the news again. Man a try rape woman a bend down for paper in a broad daylight. Me say people, crocus bag full. But I start at West Kingston first. A 15-year-old girl was shot and injured by gunmen during an attempted robbery in West Kingston early Wednesday morning. The teen, a student of a popular high school in Portmore, St. Catherine, has since been hospitalized. Information reaching our news team that the child, who lived just outside Spanish Town, St. Catherine, left home Tuesday afternoon to attend American R&B star Chris Brown video shoot in Tivoli Garden, West Kingston. Police said around 1 on Wednesday morning she was walking with a friend somewhere between Denham Town and Tivoli Garden when they were pounced upon by gunmen who allegedly tried to rob them. During the incident, one of the men opened gunfire, hitting the teen in her upper body. The gunman then escaped in the area. The injured child was subsequently taken to hospital by motorists. She is still undergoing treatment. We know not always I can blame the parents and say at 16 the woman they put a careless. If you have a little girl out the door them time there. But hear this now. The teen father reported that he left her at home and went to work. Upon arriving home in the evening, he discovered that she was not inside the house and made several calls to her cell phone, which went unanswered. But hold on there now. Hold on there now. But I feel like Michael to find out exactly where I go on. I'm not exactly where I'm going to say people. Michael had to get a water, so I'm not going to remember everything. Party keep at Tivoli, night in, night out. Well, that's what I'm going to say, I believe, for you understand something wrong in Michael afraid. But Michael, what go on?
Well, I can tell you that there was no party in Tivoli Gardens which was in any way connected to American artist Chris Brown. The situation is that Chris Brown, Sean Kingston, and their entourage visited the Tivoli Gardens area about 3 p.m., where they participated in a video shoot. They left Tivoli Gardens about 5 p.m. and this visit was covered by security forces and it ended incident-free. No permit was granted for any party within Tivoli Gardens and no party was held in Tivoli Gardens. We are investigating reports that somewhere around 1:13 a.m., a 15-year-old female student of a Twickenham Park address, St. Catherine, turned up at the Kingston Public Hospital with a gunshot wound to the upper body. Preliminary reports are that the student is alleging that she, along with a female friend, went to the Chris Brown video shoot earlier in the day in Tivoli Gardens. Sometime in the night, they attended a party, allegedly somewhere within the Kingston Western Division. And whilst they were returning somewhere between Denham Town and Tivoli Gardens, It is alleged that they were pounced upon by unknown assailants who tried to rob them. During the incident, one of the men allegedly opened gunfire, hitting the complainant to the upper body. A scene has not yet been established within the Kingston Western Division, and we are investigating information which is suggesting that this incident may have occurred elsewhere outside of the Kingston Western Division.
Me say every time shot fired at Kingston West, I dey see them set a name them wanna say. Day in, day out. Full time now, the police them get rid of all of them, you know. But the police them not here. The police them not here. Them a tell them to come in by 6 p.m. today. So them can let them up back by 6:15. You understand? Anyway, make a giving them name. Lance Stewart, otherwise called Richie Stone. Alex Sangster, otherwise called Smurf. Jermaine Braham, otherwise called Price Right. Full time now we get this Price Right and slap this boy, you know. Desroy Walker, otherwise called Shemar. Damone Clark, otherwise called Deshaun. Maurice Stone, otherwise called Moorman. What kind of name this is a boy you have? Must have swing on the other side. Yes, people. Amal Malcolm, otherwise called Bling Dog, not Ricky Rudy. You understand? I don't want nobody go tell Ricky Rudy, say, yo, me I call up him name, say my person that interested him supposed to get slapped. No. Not him. A man only known as Sammy Strap. Sammy Strap, I can tell you something. Who upset when the police and the gunman them forward, you always have a strap on you. You understand? Because you back and get slapped out. Yeah, man, people tell me about them then, man. And Romy too. Yeah, man, me know so don't know Romy. So you walk one pan walk one. Tell which part them there. You understand? So them business can get fixed. Anyway, now people, more news. You understand, woman bend down for people. And boy decides to watch her. I go try rape her for. The St. John police on Wednesday arrest a man who was posing as a taxi operator and rescue a female passenger. He is being accused of abduction and attempted rape. Remember, bend down for people. Information reaching on news team that sometime after 2 p.m., the man picked up the woman in the vicinity of Melvin Hall Road, which is located off Carnalgie Avenue in Montego Bay, while pretending to be a taxi operator. It is understood that she was dropped off in the area by a co-worker prior to the incident. The man attempted to force himself on the woman, who screamed for help. Her voice never really loud still. An alarm was raised by the woman, alerted a police team that was on patrol in the area. The cops intervened and the man was taken into custody, and assistance was rendered to the woman, who is to file a formal report. It is understood from the police that the man is out on bail in connection with a similar case. This is why I always tell you, no, when you get a chance, if you push back them brain, take it. You understand? Because you want to try for this woman if him dead, you know, people. I tell you the truth. If the police them may fix him business in a one go, just like a man go, me I tell you this, he would get the chance after the woman there. So me blame them. Anyway, more news.
Wait for man there. Help them and get damaged bad. Help them. We have to make people, suppose people have to know who them.
When a gunshot accident, guess what I go on people? Me have body pan grung, you only pa blood can show. So who want to see it? Forward come look pan it. And speaking of body pan grung with blood, right when Ambrook in the only pa thief live, 90% of who live around there thief, you understand? And who no thief involved in a robbery same way, or they must spend thief money. So what I said that I mean what I said. If you don't want to vex with me, you can't vex. But no, me already me not take you back. In friend then kill him. In friend them from Ambrook Lane, kill him, and when the police then reach around there, everybody hush. Me not getting near yet. You understand? But me have the picture him, the dung pan grung, dead. In a pretty sacks. So they can come look on that too. Anyway, now people watch go on pan wagwan. The showman keep press conference yesterday, and I make people them know say woman among 4 suspect L in a robbery in Mandeville and $2.5 million recovered. Yes, that is what the showman said.
I just want to point out that we are conducting a high-level investigation in that matter, and at this time I can report that we have arrested 4 persons, including a female, and we have recovered so far over 2.5 million Jamaican dollars. The investigation continues as we seek to bring those who are responsible for that act, which I consider is something that is bordering on terrorism, when you can, at that time of the day, without any form of provocation, fire your weapon carelessly, injuring at least 5 people. 2 were seriously injured by that shooting.
Anyways, people, that is that way that is concerned. Remember good now. From the other day, my forward, I'm telling you, say, yo, Saturday, the whole pop show, you understand? I mean, I wonder how comes the police them not tell the people them yet. Well, if me never go so boom and put fire under them foot, then would come out, come talk. So they have them in our custody and then charge them. Yeah, man, but we don't really want no credit fees till they understand. We just have to sit to it, say, then do the right thing.
For the murder, arson and other criminal acts which led to the destruction of 11 houses in Walker's Avenue on Saturday, August 12, 2023, the following persons have been charged. Nigel McClarty, 24 years old mechanic of Christian Penn, Gregory Park, Portmore, St. Catherine. Ordained Fowler, OC Capture, 21 years old and employee of Portmore Villa, Gregory Park, St. Catherine. He was charged with murder, 2 counts, arson, 10 counts, possession of prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and being part of a criminal organization. The police activities to include the intensified operations and investigation will continue as we pursue others who are involved in gang activities and other criminal activities in general.
That is that way that is concerned. With school just around the corner, here we go again.
To provide an update on teacher resignation. The last time I did was on August 18. At that time, I presented that for the period January to September 2022, there were 1,538 resignations, and for the period January to September 2023, there were 427. Those were the numbers presented on August 18. Today, the new numbers, as we're seeing them, coming into Monday, we saw resignations come in, and if we compare again for the same period, January to September, as of yesterday, the number of resignations, the total would be 854, still a 44% decline from what we saw in the January to September period of 2022. It should be known that there is a legal requirement for teachers who are permanent in the system to give 3 months notice, and for those who hold temporary, acting, or provisional positions to give 1 month's notice. And so we're asking teachers who make their personal decisions to resign to be mindful of the legal requirement that's here.
Well, on now, no disrespect to the people them who run the tuck shop, because without Uno, who do get the food? You understand? But what you going pan go now? That woman never just start. Not even a tuck shop she fit for run, much less a ministry. Has she a problem? That the woman there, has she a problem? Me I be honest with you, but here, so come back and go no more upon that.